ball with the start of the second half.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over a tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Here's the backup. First throw. White gets popped and it's loose. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one quickly to Harrison. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Starts his return from the 23. Escapes a defender. He spins ahead. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
On 1, ready?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Now it's Brown. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally.
By a man, he's in the clear. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get set. 180. Legs up.
Working inside the red zone. Ball is out. Burrow lost it. And the Cardinals pick it up.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Cardinals in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson to start the drive. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. It's going to be a safety.
Okay, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. Fielded at the 11. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It appears that all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
180.
Brown on the inside give. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we got to keep
Offense in the hurry up now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 37.
Off the play fake. Burrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
And 6 yards to
Here we go. Cut.
Air it out on 3rd. He's trying to go deep again. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals trying to end this before the final quarter. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and give him run.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And they come back after the field with something to prove, Brock. You've told me before that it is embarrassing to give up a safety.
Yeah, it's a little hard, Kate, to run off the field and look at your defensive mates as you've given up 2 points on offense. So, yeah, the last thing they want to do is do that again and instead turn this momentum around.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here's White to throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. The time the sideline saved him and his team.
Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bengals 44-yard line.
And off headed left to Benson. It's on the turn. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Bengals get to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow on the play action. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it at the 30. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead on the turnover.
Get that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he's able to throw that ball right over their heads.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Benson on 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
White gets popped, and it's loose. And the Bengals get to it. And they will take over with a 1st and goal after the fumble. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it. And they've done it on back-to-back drives.
On 1, ready?
Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 12. Dot.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. Now the Bengals have it. He's out in the clear. And the nightmare continues as they bring the football back for a touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead on the turnover. Well, Brock, we both know is some guys are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they don't always see it. And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble, and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
One after up and good by McPherson. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Lost control of another one, and they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bengals keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
And they're gonna bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back now, pressure coming. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And now the Bengals have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead.
What's it a lot about when it rains, of course? Well, it's going that way offensively. A poor ball security day, and this defense is making them pay.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Loses it again. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch. Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Shovel pass complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
White throwing here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Looking to throw, White. Dump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. He shovels this one forward. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. He fields it cleanly. And nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Now here he goes on the boot. Headed out right. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that out.
One play in, Brock and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Stop.
A 1st down carry for Brown. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Everybody rushing back to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow to the air now. Forced out to his right. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Get set. Big 13.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. Breaks through and breaks away. He dodged the tackle. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Wow, it's free again! And they steal it back on the return. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you, and these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Running in the red zone. He might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Gun. Shot. Wide 80. Wide shot. Shot.
Burrow now on 1st down. Cut near the goal line. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals piling onto the scoreboard yet again. As he naps another touchdown, Brock. I got to ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kayla, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to throw. Here's White. Hits him on the out route. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Now White. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. What's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Going play action here. Burrow buying some time right. Just keeps connecting to Chase. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Into the red zone. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. That's score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch. It really makes the magic happen.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18.
19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.